Welcome to iMath. Today we'll be dealing with trigonometry, and in trigonometry we'll be extending. The topic is extending the trigonometric ratios. Extending the trigonometric ratios beyond theta. Uh, Beyond theta from 0 to 90 degrees. First, let us know the pi notation. Alright, so if you take a so first let's define a radian. So if this is a circle, this is r. If this is, or if the length of the arc of the sector is also r, then the angle made is known as 1 radian. Now 1 radian, this is c for circular system. As you can see, this is in meters, or this is in length. So length by length, it has no units. It's a number, dimensionless quantity. But we just say radians so that we know we're talking about angles here. Since the whole circle, the radius is equal to 2 pi r, so the whole circle makes 2 pi r by r radians. Therefore, 360 degrees is 2 pi radians. So 180 degree is pi radians. This we need to know. And also, if we have another circle with length r, l, with arc length l and radius r, then it's obvious that if this is theta radians, since length of arc is proportional to radians, so r is proportional to radians. Or proportional to radians if arc length, so let's just look at it like this. If arc length is arc length, we can look at it like as arc length versus radians. So if arc length is r, radians is r by r equal to 1. Therefore, if arc length is l, then radians is equal to l by r, is equal to theta radians. Therefore, theta radians is equal to l by r. This is important. Now let us go on to the topic at hand, and we'll start with the unit circle. Okay, these are my axes. This is the x-axis, x, negative axis x prime, positive y-axis y, and negative y-axis y prime. So let there be a point, let's say P here. So if we join this, this is the origin O. So if we join this, then we know, since this is a unit circle, therefore the length of this radius will be equal to 1 units. Now if we drop a perpendicular, let's say at M, then, and this is theta, so what would be sine theta? Well, sine theta would be equal to Pm by 1, which is equal to Pm. and cos theta would be equal to OM by 1, which is equal to OM. So this is sine theta, and this length is cos theta. So since we can see that sine theta, cos theta both are positive, and that is true for the first whole quadrant. Therefore, in the first quadrant, sine is positive, cos is positive, and since tan theta is equal to sine theta by cos theta, which I'll prove now, uh, opposite by hypotenuse is sine theta divided by adjacent by hypotenuse is cos theta. So hypotenuse cancel, which is equal to opposite by adjacent, which is equal to tan theta. Therefore, tan theta is equal to sine theta minus cos theta. Now, so tan theta is also positive. Similarly, in the second quadrant, we can see that cos theta becomes negative while sine theta is still positive. Therefore, tan theta will be negative. So in the so now let's make a table of this. Let's make a table, so that it's easily understandable. Let's make a table. Let me move this to the side. There. And let's complete this cutoff. It doesn't matter. Okay, so this is important. So quadrant and sine. In the first quadrant, sine theta is positive, cos theta is positive, and tan theta is positive. In the second quadrant, we see that sine theta is positive, cos theta is negative, and since tan theta is sine theta by cos theta, therefore tan theta is also negative. In the third quadrant, everything is negative except tan theta, because minus by minus is plus. So sine theta is negative, cos theta is negative, and tan theta is positive. In the fourth quadrant, sine theta is positive, or is it? Sine theta is negative, cos theta is positive, and tan theta is therefore negative, because minus by plus is minus. So this is the sine scheme. Now we'll go on to graphs. This is the awesome part. So first let us draw the axes. Sine for sine, for cos, and for tan. And this is the x-axis. I want to draw common for each. Okay, so now let's start with sine theta. If this is 1, then pi by 2 is 1, approximately 1.5. 2. Pi by 2 is approximately 1 by 1.5. Pi by 2, pi, 3 pi by 2, and 2 pi. Now we don't write these in degrees because pi is number. Pi represents numbers with no dimensions, but degrees you cannot write here. So the graph goes like this. It starts at the tangent at this is 45 degrees. The reason for that is, oh yeah, and this is minus 1, and this is plus 1. I can do better than that. This is plus 1, Cos theta is the same graph, but it's the opposite of, or phase shifted sine theta. And tan theta is like this. Okay, this is not part of the graph. This is not part of the graph. The only thing that's the part of the graph is this. Or let me do that in a better color. This blue berry. This is the one we're looking for. This is what we're looking for. Okay, so this is sine theta, this is cos theta, and this is tan theta. So we've seen the unit circle now, and our lesson for trigonometry is, for the time being, is done. See you in the next video.